this, and I encourage you watching Fox 13 every day. But what's even cooler is you can come see this for yourself. This Saturday is the first of 3 different tour stops that the Water Resources Department of St. Pete is opening up their facilities. Now, this one is the not smelly one, because the other 2 are the wastewater treatment. This one is just water treatment, so this is the drinking water stuff, right, John?
Yes, this is our potable water drinking water treatment facility.
Now, describe for me the whole tour, because we're only showing little snippets as we only have the time to do on this segment.
So you'll come in through the front gate. We have a Homeland Security facility that we're opening up to everybody, so you'll have to sign in, check in. Then you'll come in and see where the water comes into the facility at our aeration basin. Then it'll go through and you'll be able to see our slacking facility where we slack lime in order to be able to soften the water in our accelerator. After the accelerator, it's going to go through a filtration process, and then it will go out and be dechlorinated and pumped out. And so you'll see the giant pumps that we use to pump this almost 27 miles down to the city of St. Petersburg.
And everybody in the city of St. Pete, they're drinking water, their potable water comes
right here.
Cool.
Yep.
Now, one of the things you didn't mention on that little tour is the building that we're standing in here, and this is how you guys ensure, even during the worst storms, you can keep getting water to your citizens. What is it that we're surrounded by?
So what you're seeing right here is our generation facility, our power generation facility. Everything that we do takes an enormous amount of electricity, and in order to make sure that you have water, no matter what the nature throws at us, hurricanes, barring anything, we can provide water to our customers around the clock. And so what we do is we have these series of diesel generators, giant diesel generators that can power this entire facility if our power grid goes down.
Wow, and you've had to do that before, isn't that right, Wayne?
Yes, sir.
So why don't you tell the good people what it is you do here at the water treatment facility?
I just oversee operations.
I just oversee operations. And how long have you been doing that?
29 years.
Okay. Have you had to turn these on before?
Yes, many times.
Many times. What's like the longest stretch to keep water going?
A couple days, 3 days.
So these things can run for days at a time if need be?
Yes.
How do you keep them maintained and prepared to flick them on at a moment's notice?
The maintenance staff do that, and we run them once a month to just check and make sure everything works correct.
Cool. So this is a room that people will be able to come in, get to take a look at these machines. One thing you won't be doing for them that you're about to do for me, thank you in advance, is actually turning these things on. So what is the process to start one of these giant generators?
The first thing you do is check to make sure the oil is proper, the air filtration is proper, the water is...
Looks good. Way to go, John. So you just checked the oil.
Yes. that there's no valves out of position. And this particular generator is air started. This one is electric started. This one's started by large batteries. This one is started by compressed air.
Okay, so what does it take to, like, are you able to flick a switch for us just so we can experience it?
Yes, but first I got to finish the checks.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your checks real quick. While he's doing that, John, the time and the process to come to this particular tour.
So for this water treatment plant tour, you just come to Cosme Water Treatment Plant. It's 16150 Racetrack Road, Odessa, Florida.
Okay.
You come right through the gate. You'll get checked in. It's open to anybody. We'd love to see anybody in the area come, not just limited to people in the city of St. Petersburg. So that's going to be March 14th at 9 a.m. and they'll be running hourly tours.
All right.
So if you can't make it at 9 a.m., we'll be running tours till 11.
All right, well, I've got to wrap this segment, so Wayne, if you're able to start it, go for it. If not, guys, this is where I leave you, and I'm putting these things on out of fear in case he pushes a button, but I'll toss it back to you.
Should we put anything on? What's Wayne looking for there?
And we're about to hear a bunch of noise? I don't, okay.
They're cranking up the water machine. Get ready, St.
We'll take back with
Fresh water is
Fine.
on its way.
Thank
Right
you.
back after this.
Get to the Ross